speaking. A young tycoon that's sickening. Tired for it and spit like a typhoon to the rain. Live in the streets where the money's hunted by drainages. If it's aimless, ain't a single thing that can change.
It's week 15 of the NFL, and we'll see Bryce Young. He comes in fourth in the league in passing this year. It's the 49ers and the Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. You look at this Niner defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like...
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. Young on 1st down. Able to find Pryor. Touchdown, 49ers. Kendrick Pryor with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the 49ers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they got to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
3rd and 9 here. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They would love to hold on to that, but obviously first things first. They want to clinch the division.
And that's what everyone plays for. Win your division first, guarantees you a spot in the playoffs. But still, a nice spot to be in. Not as good as it was when the number 2 seed meant a first-round bye. That's all changed with the new playoff system. But still, a nice spot to be in.
Young will set to throw. Complete to Jones. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ready?
Young to throw it. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. Jahan Dotson getting set for this next drive. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things, but take us a little deeper. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play.
Ready.
Working from the gun, Lance. And it'll be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. He may go, and he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 89 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Looking to throw, Young. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Jahan Dotson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And here's Ryan Wright now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regulars.
Taking it right down Broadway. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Carlson's extra point up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Ready?
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pryor has it complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. These two teams all tied after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Young off the play fake. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Now Young going to move him around. To throw is Young. Off play action. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Bryce Young taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to, just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, There's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So it is now a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Pollard gets it off the option. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Lance. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards, obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, allocating extra resources to try and stop the guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame. On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here is Young. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st. To throw, Young. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He got 29 yards that time. Off the play fake, Young sliding up, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Bryce Young, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Blake. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. There he goes left side. There he goes again. And he's going to be rimmed out of bounds down inside the 25. 124 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Lance now on first down. And he's going to go. push him back to the 34. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now Lance throwing on second down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Lance steps away to his left, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now a first down throw for Young. He's got a man complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. Young looks to throw on first down. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Cowboys 17. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Tony Pollard and his Dallas teammates ready again on offense. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On first and 10, Young rolling to his right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 69 yards. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Playoff picture here, and you see they've got that number 2 spot right now. Obviously a lot to like about that and where they're at in this home stretch of the season, but that first round home game is not guaranteed, Charles, until they lock up their division.
Bottom line, win the division, stay number 2, you get a favorable game at home to begin what you hope will be a nice postseason run.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Now Young. Looking for Pryor, long. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Listen, when you've got a guy with 3 touchdown catches back pocket already, you can guarantee they're going to keep looking for him, and you can also guarantee he's going to keep asking for the ball.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Young on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big third down play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Ready?
On play action, Young. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Nick Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. Oh, what a move. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. There he goes, right side. A big play there for the Niners. 56 yards.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll roll him out right. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Bryce Young, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And Lance going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Lance on the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And Lance now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. From the gun, it's Lance. And the pressure gets to him again. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Under pressure, they got him again. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Here's Lance to throw it. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On play action, Lance. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Dallas. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! A big play there. 70 yards. And the Niners get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
63, Cowboys 17. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
To put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Lance to throw on second down here. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. The Cowboys on third down. A very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Lance looking to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Fielded at the 43. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. It's Young on 1st down. Looking for Dotson. He's got him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And they're going to speed things up here. A 1st down throw for Young. The left side completion to Jones. Yeah, the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They go play action. Young. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Bryce Young, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Lance now on 1st down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
17. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Lance. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw, it's Lance. That's to the sideline and complete. A nifty job to make the catch, but the throw took him right out of bounds. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a play fake. Lance can't get away, and he's taken down. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick that time, 52 yards. Jahan Dotson getting set for this next drive. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
That's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Red, cycle.
Young. Flush to his right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Young will set to throw. Able to find Pryor. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Carlson now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. Here is third and quite a ways. Shotgun now for Lance. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready.
And Young's going to throw it here. Pryor has it complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Carlson on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And out now come the Cowboys. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out.
And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
34 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Blake. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Working from the gun, Lance. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Lance. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone.
First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the south.